Hey guys, it's Cardboardpi. So the Bug Fable series isn't done. It's on a little hiatus. I'm working on something to make it a little bit better. So hopefully by I guess this Friday, hopefully the 30th should be an episode by then. If not, don't worry, it'll be coming soon. But I wanted to try Banjo Recompiled. So I don't understand, like, they got the source code, got it to rework it so that they can have it on PC, and it has a lot of this cool stuff. So you got some settings here. You can affect the rumble if your controller is rumble, joystick dead zone, background input, note saving, which is really cool. Makes it so that you don't need to worry about the whole notes resetting on death or leaving the world. So that's pretty cool. Analog camera, I want to try that. So this lets you use the right stick as a camera instead of the C buttons. I'll keep it for now like that. Anything else? No, that's it. And then see graphics. I'm gonna have it at the original double X. I'm gonna have it at the 4K. I don't know if it's even gonna look good. I tried some of this last night. It looked okay, so I'll expand it. I'll have it full screen, I guess. See how different that looks on full screen. Does that do anything? It doesn't really change too much on OBS, so that's good. Let's see. I think I'll keep that at 16.9 and then the rest. I don't want it at 61 frames. Just 60 frames is fine. I could do 120 with this monitor. But I think since I'm doing double monitors on my computer, one of the monitors is 120, whereas the other one I think is at 60 frames. So that's good. Controls is cool that you can input your own custom things. Toggle menu. Okay, select button. And you can choose between keyboard and controller. Awesome. I'm guessing that's just the volume of the game. And then mods. So there's this texture pack. I don't like it. I think it's probably what they did for Xbox 360. And I'll be putting music in the background because there's like no music in this launcher. There'll be music here. That's not in the actual launcher. And so you can play this. You can play Jiggies of Time, which I'm curious how it works mod-wise, because I think this is just a ROM. And I tried doing other ROMs, but they need to be a specific format, like a .nrm or a zip. And I couldn't get the things I wanted because I don't know if it'll show up. No, it won't show up. I wanted a randomizer thing I had on here to work, but it doesn't work. But without further ado, that was weird loading it. I'm gonna play some Banjo Kazooie. So usually I play this game at least once a year or so. So I played it last year, but it wasn't exactly Banjo Kazooie. It was the was it Nostalgia 64 mod by Kirko. So now I'm gonna be playing regular Banjo Kazooie. I think this series will go pretty fast because I played this game a bunch of times. So I will let this cutscene play out just because I want to see the differences. I mean, everything looks okay. Oh shit. Let me reset. Cut back to where we were before. Okay, I think I was up at the same spot. So one thing I wanted to try, I know I said it looks ugly, but just to see how it, I don't think it affects anything character models wise. Doesn't look like it did anything different. All the textures for things still look pretty bad. But yeah, I'm excited to play this again. I tried looking into any of the code, so I don't know exactly what it means when they decompile and they recompiled it. I'm guessing they get all the source code from the game, but it's all like a bunch of gibberish, and they have to decipher what it means. So when you decompile it, it's all the code there, but you don't know what it means. And then recompiling it, I think, means you try to put it into a working format that other people can understand. I think that's the gist of it. And so you got all these systems working, and they can essentially make it work exactly like it would on actual hardware, but now it's on PC. And you can play it on this, on Windows, Mac, and Linux, which is pretty cool. I mean, everything looks pretty crisp, all the 3D models and stuff. Textures are a little, and I understand that's why they did the texture mod pack, but I think it makes the text look weird, the dialogue boxes. I'll show it in a moment. So here we have the text, and if I put it on, very awkward to with controller. But you can see how it like smooths down the text. And I think the characters as well. I don't know if I like it or not. Maybe because I'm just so used to playing it how it is normally. It kind of looks weird because I think it's from the Xbox 360 version of the game. I think I'm just used to the original. I will use the original. I don't mind it looking like that. I'm excited to see what kind of mod, like, what's the process for making a mod for Banjo Kazooie, and then the process for turning existing like ROM hacks into mods. I'm really interested seeing what stuff people do. People are probably going to be adding their own custom models. That's going to be pretty cool. Retexturing. Yeah, that just looks very clean. Aside from the textures, like I said again, everything else just looks clean. And I tried looking into the code. I found some stuff about game code, but I really couldn't find anything else, really. Like, I wanted to understand how they, the logic for a lot of the character controller stuff for us. Because I'm trying to remake Banjo Kazooie in Unity. And right now, the most difficult part really is just the character controller, because everything else isn't too difficult. Collecting notes is super easy. Saving the notes is super easy. I think I will have difficulties with the bottles minigame. That I'm gonna have to figure out how to do. And I guess the animation, like these cutscenes and stuff, thankfully there's only this. And at the end of the game where there's really cutscenes. And really, they're not doing much here. But the character modeling, that's gonna be difficult. And the level design. I think... Yeah, the level design is going to be difficult, because I do have a way to rip out the models from the game, so that'll be nice, but then I want to redo those models so that they look a little bit better, and so I can have better textures on them. I like the Z particles coming from Banjo's mouth. Pretty cute. Does that texture thing affect the photo? It does. Oh, look at that. That's funny. If I go back in here, I think it affects all the paintings in here. And I do first person? How do I do first person now? Maybe I need to get the moves from bottles first. You know what? I'm actually growing on the texture pack thing now. I don't mind the way it smooths out the font. Nope, I want to skip. Press B. I got it. Pressing B. Oh, that's weird. Let me see, controls. A, oh, okay, so I need that. E. Trigger's fine. Left stick. Right trigger, use I'll use right bumper. Oh, you know what? That one should be. I have control of the camera? Okay, I do. There's some areas where the camera is kind of fixed. Like here, it's to focus on bottles. How do I do first person? See up. Right bumper? Can I do right trigger? Or no, that's weird it doesn't tell me of like conflicts. Oh, the one-ups look weird. Well, different, I guess. Oh, also the UI. Oh my god, Banjo looks scary. Why do they look like that? Oh my goodness. The Jiggies look a little weird too. Ninjas are fine. Mono token's actually not bad. The collectibles look fine too. Yeah, Banjo Kazooie look less scary with it off. Oh, that's funny. So I don't know if this will happen a lot, but there were like seams in the original that you could kind of see, but usually because of the low resolution of the N64, it kind of covers it up. But I don't know if with this newer or higher fidelity version of the game that these seams will be more apparent. Interesting to see. Well, now I'm gonna go back into Banjo's place. Oh yeah, that's right, if I want to do... Oh, what is this one? Kazooie looks a little different. Yeah, it looks like they did actual 3D renders. Well, the other ones are probably 3D renders too, but there was that lower texture quality. Yeah, they really had to reduce the quality by a lot to get it on here. Because Rare was really good at fitting as much as they could on those N64 cartridges. I wonder, well, there shouldn't be any gameplay changes. Also, is that poppin'? I see them popping again. Well, they have like a fade out. Okay, so I guess he spawned in. That one didn't have a pop in though. Let's go get those honeycombs. Yeah, but this will be fun to play again. Probably be going a lot faster now. Because there's a lot of hiccups there with the just checking out what this actually does to the game. Always good to play as Banjo Kazooie for me. Comforting game. Oh yeah, there's another one of those themes. I think this one I knew more about because it's a little bit more apparent, but yeah. Also, when I was importing, I think Mumbo's Mountain. Mumbo's Mountain has a lot of seams in it too, but a lot of stuff gets covered up. Should be one down here. I still have the thing where right bumper improves swimming, right? I think it does. I did get some basics in my implementation for Banjo. Oh yeah, well, you won't ever be able to implement or do this if you want to wait for it, You can actually break these things with eggs, which is pretty crazy. But you gotta break them like this. Yeah, you can break them with the eggs if you wanted to. I remember I tried doing that. Well, I first found that out in one of Kirko's mods, the Nostalgia 64. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do, was breaking them with eggs. Because they only show up this one time, and you just break them with the beak attack. And the other one was in a tree, I think. Probably that way. Keep thinking I have Talentron. I don't want to deactivate it, but fortunately don't have it just yet. Should be up in this tree. Not this one? Oh. Yeah, but I did implement, what is it? Camera controller, where it works as an analog stick, and it's a bit weird, to be honest. And, like, it feels good, but it's also like I'm so used to Banjo Kazooie usually manipulating the camera with like R to center it behind me, or the C button stuff. Feels really good with a free camera when it's not fixed like this. I guess I can't really do anything right now. Whoa. Is that always free camera here? That feels a little weird. Well, poor Tootie. She's gonna get turned... Actually, no, that doesn't happen until you die. I forget what the reason is that this takes so long to happen. It'd be interesting if, like, you actually fought the, pretty Grunty, and then you knock the pretty out of her. That'd be kind of funny. Because Tootie is fine, so... And you fight Grunty when she's still in her form. Let me go back to... Tell me what you guys like. If you like the better textures or... Oh, I might actually change the camera invert Y? Or no, invert... That one? Up to go to... Yeah. I guess I don't like using a inverted camera there. That makes sense. When not in first person? Not too sure. I think in the regular version of the Jiggies, the aren't the eyes a little bit more down? Oh, they just don't have that top piece. That's why it looks so weird. Yeah, because it keeps the Jiggy shape, but it just moves the eyes. Huh. Interesting. I never really played the Xbox 360 version, so all this is kind of interesting to me. It usually takes me less than 20 minutes to do Mumbo's Mountain, so hopefully I can knock this one out pretty quick. And then maybe do Treasure Trove Cove next. Because I think I can knock this series out in like 10 episodes. So it'll be a really short series. But I do kind of want to get it out just because like this is new and I just want to play it myself. Hopefully everything is still like possible from the original. First thing, gotta get talent drawn. First, I'll get the egg shot first. Oh, the camera. Yeah, getting used to the new camera is a little interesting. I forget if that's a thing in the original. I don't think it is, because why would you ever want to show the outside of the skybox? Can you clip there? How does it seem to let you? So that's interesting. It let you, or that happened during the cutscene. One thing that I have issues with is so these things are, it's billboarded, which means it's just a sprite. It's a little bit of weird it like gets a little jittery or jaggy. Wonder if that's just, I guess you don't really see it on this because this is like pre-rendered. Whereas this one, kind of weird. But when I was implementing it in Unity, I actually wanted them to be 3D models. So having it rotate with the player looks a little weird. So that way it doesn't look out of place, because since these things are billboarded, no matter the orientation, it should still look normal to the player. Whereas if you make it 3D, it starts to look a little weird. If I decide I'll go back to a billboard thing, it's not gonna be too difficult. It's just rendering out those 3D models. Bottle should be over here. And the last bottle spot will be with Conga. Actually, I got the ground pound move, not the egg shot move. Cool. Now we can walk again. God, everything's gonna start talking to me now. The egg texture looks fine. Yeah, for this I dislike holding R, although camera moves a little too fast in this area, just because it's like all these turns. A little dizzying. Oh, I like the Jinjo icons, they look very cute. I like how each one has a... Oh wait, they have different color eyes, because the orange one has purple above, but the, the talking one had blue eyes. That's a bit of a continuity issue. Oh, too high. So this would always lag whenever I played it on emulator. Does it still lag? No, it doesn't. Cool. That's very great. That's good to know that I won't really be dealing with lag. Because if it lags my computer, that's crazy. Because I have a pretty decent computer where everything started getting expensive. I forget when exactly I built my computer. I want to say 2023, but don't remember, to be honest. Probably check up on Newegg, because I think that's where I got most of my computer parts. Ooh. But yeah, I got it for like, I think it was like the total price of the computer was like $2,000, which is a lot, but I was like saving up like bits and pieces of my paycheck every paycheck. Like, not too much, just like $20 or $50 extra, saving that up for I think like 2 years or so. And I was finally able to get this computer, which hopefully I can use it for like pretty decent time. Hoping for like 8 years worth. We'll see. because I don't really play. If you guys have seen my channel, I don't really play super intensive games. The realistic art styles or just like realistic graphics aren't really my cup of tea. The most like intensive game I've played on my computer is probably Clear Obscure on the highest graphics, but that's just probably because that game isn't really optimized well. Like it did look good, but it was making my computer scream a little when it was at the max settings. And I don't have my computer all clocked out and stuff. I find with those settings it is. Thankfully having no issues with it at the moment. It's definitely a fun process learning how to build your own computer. Thankfully there are a lot of information out there, so figuring out what things you need for your own situation isn't too difficult nowadays. Getting swimming, that's going to be a difficult thing to program. Because I understand like the basis of it, like rotate a little, left and right, up and down. I guess moving is just propelling yourself forward. But then see, it does this thing where like I have Kazooie upwards, but then Banjo kind of balances out after a while. That's something I need to keep in mind. And then also making sure I have a similar sense of scale, because the model that I got ripped out from this game, it's a little too big in terms of scale. I need to tone that down a bit. And also when I have the 3D models, it looks very weird here because you don't realize how steep this trail is. But it is extremely steep. Like this part right here is super steep. And so like when I was working on my carriage controller, it's like, okay, well, we'll have it at an angle. But like this is super steep. The Banjo's not slipping. So I'm guessing the way that they're doing it is that the floor has some like sort of, I don't know, like a tag that says, oh, this material, this ground that we're on right now, this is a floor that only Kazooie can be on with Talon Trot. So Banjo stands on it, he starts slipping. And then there's floors where even Kazooie can't stand on, so there's another kind of floor, and then this regular floor where Banjo can walk on. I don't know, these are just the thoughts I have for how I'm going to implement in this game. And then I still gotta work on my tower defense game, which I do have ideas for. I'm just really bad at making devlogs for it. But I do need to make videos on that soon. Go get the apple first. Oops. Where does the Jiggy come from? I forget. Ah, dang it. I wonder if it's the same angle all the time. Ah, dang it. I wanted to jump on the stump. I've been able to do it before where you jump on the stump. That way it saves some time, but it's fine. Thankfully bottles will heal me up. It did it again. That might be something they need to fix then, if the cutscene cameras are clipping through. I think I might have seen that happen on emulators before, but not on actual hardware. But I do have an A64 with Banjo Kazooie. I need to try that out. I guess I can also try it on Switch, but this is also technically being emulated, so. Also that Banjo Kazooie game on Dreams game, that looks really cool. Makes me really wish they did something for Banjo Kazooie. Conga waiting for me? Oh yeah, I guess they're just waiting for me to attack. Oops. Are they gonna attack again? Okay, well I'll get that on the way back down. I think there should be an indicator when the camera is fixed. Because here it's fixed and there's really no indication to the player that it's fixed. That'd be a nice touch if somebody could add that. And I don't know how I'm gonna go about that in my remake too, because should I have fixed cameras? Because there's definitely instances where you should have a fixed camera, but should I, like everywhere where in this game has a fixed camera, should I copy that? Should I give a little bit more leeway to the player? Should I have the player know that the camera can't be modified in any way? Oh, that's me. I need the health? Nah. Let me see if I can still do this. Yeah, the first one is a little bit easier. This is a hard one. Usually I get on this one, then this one, then... Hopefully I don't take too long doing this. Oh, so close. Oh my god, I got it. Okay. Now, this part isn't too bad. Just one... Like... I forget the spots. I'm so scared. Oh no. I think you could do it in 2 here. Because that last part is a lot more forgiving than it looks. There we go. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm really scared of going back down. I mean, I'll just cut it, but... Oh, that was scary. Oh no. Gosh, dang it. Oh god dang it. Oh my god. Took damage. Oh my god, I finally got it. Ah, that took way too long. Look at my time now. It's gonna be more than 20 minutes. Yep. Dang it. But I always like to get up here without termite though, so. And then I can just finish up in Mumbo. And hopefully this is still a thing. Yeah, okay. That was taken out, that would suck. Because the way I like to play, I don't like to use the termite at all. And you might be saying, how do you get the other Jiggy that's outside of here? I'll show you guys in a bit. That doesn't take me forever too. So I think, other than the notes, there should be... I got all the chinchos. Oh my god. I don't know if I like that Mumbo. Looks a little scary. But I'm not giving it to you, Mumbo. These are for me. Okay, the rest are eggs. Where's that one jiggy? Because I already got the one that was in here. Oh, dummy. I gotta go finish off Juju. There we go. Oh, all done here. Right, just making sure. Yep, 22 minutes. Usually I like finishing at 18 minutes, but since I was really having a difficult time with the anthill there, I was just very rusty, I guess. So I said the load times are super quick. Oh my god, that is super quick. So here I should just be able to go to the corner. Hopefully this doesn't take me a bunch of tries. You have to get like the right angle for it. Right there, that was really close. I don't know if the camera being in a specific spot affects it too. I guess it would affect my angles too if I change the camera. Because then I'm moving in different places. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so close. I should be getting it in 2 jumps too, but... Okay, there we go, my goodness. I really wish I knew how to do that consistently. But, yeah. Oh, my left trigger is stuck.